Thank you for attending the Tempest. Your show will begin momentarily. In the meantime, please feel free to kick back and relax in our lobby. Visit our memorabilia museum, presided over by the MC, our executive producer, a real mover and shaker. He'll shake hands with anyone in a crowd. Hello, treasured guests. By default, your general admission ticket to the Decameron doesn't include access to our Gilded Smoke VIP lounge. But if you can find something that proves you have what it takes to be a proper health, then we may be willing to make an exception. Privileged guests, we are about to begin. Please finish your drinks, take stock of your interdimensional bits and bobs, and conclude all use of the facilities. For without further ado, may we present your guide.
Jesus! Oh my God! You scared the bejesus out of me, Tempest, man. Oh my, and you too. I'm sorry. Mutual scare. Look at that. Oh, welcome back. Hi, friends. Oh, welcome back to you as well. Welcome. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is James. It's such a pleasure to have you here at my home, or I guess I should say our home, for the next little chunk of time since we're all here together. Come, let's gather around the fire. Oh, well, it was a bit bigger earlier in the night when I started out. Well, hey, would you guys mind going around the yard, grabbing anything that's not nailed down? Let's throw it into the fire, see how big we can get this thing going. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Burn, baby, burn. It's a disco inferno. Burn, baby, burn. There we go. That'll do it. Oh, yeah. Look at those flames. That's picking up. Ooh, that was right. Took to that broom real quick, didn't it? Oh my goodness. That's what I'm talking about. Amazing. Come on back, friends. Come on back. Are you trying to dismantle my steps? I appreciate your ingenuity, though. That's very clever. Very clever. Yeah. Oh, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's gather around the fire, warm ourselves up. I know it's not real. I know that. But it's satisfying all the same, isn't it? There's something primal about fire. You stare into it and you just sort of feel safe, you feel connected. Kind of reminds me of the Decameron. Have you guys read the Decameron? Do you know anything about the Decameron? Hey, that's alright. It's a really old story. It's all but faded from history. It's actually one of the earliest novels ever written. It's about a group of people around a fire exchanging stories to entertain themselves while they were waiting out the bubonic plague. Sounds a little familiar, doesn't it? Yeah, a little timely, telling each other stories, trying to keep each other entertained while a disease is, well, you know the rest. Anyways, here's our story, so let me begin with the opening. This story begins with a truth. Yes, indeed. I, just like you, am in two places at once right now. I am here with this fire with you, but I'm also standing in my apartment in Los Angeles sweating bullets, hoping to God I'm not about to run into my television or knock the coffee off of my table next to me. Oh, and being that I'm in Los Angeles, we might hear some sirens or helicopters or gunshots. You know, don't be alarmed. That's all right. This is day-to-day stuff in Los Angeles. All the world is a stage after all. I mean, it is. It's kind of like a play, right? We bounce off each other. We get to become more creative, develop things as we go along. Hey, since we're all here now, and we have the power of technologies and the grace of tender claws behind us, you guys want to play together? You want to jump into a story? You want to physicalize something in this virtual space that we're in? Nice. I guess that's why you're here, isn't it? If you haven't guessed already, you've come to play around in the story called The Tempest by William Shakespeare. Yes, indeed. And this story starts out with a storm raging in the middle of the ocean. It's 100-foot waves tossing a ship back and forth. Sailors on the ship trying to survive, pilot themselves and the ship to safety. You three, right here. You are going to be my sailors at the beginning of the play. Yes, indeed. Now, I know you can't say anything. That's all right. I'm going to say all of your lines for you. But a lot of acting has to come with how we embody our character, the physical gestures, the language we get across with our body. You've heard of body language before, I assume. It's a real thing. So, that's very good. Why don't we all warm up? We want our access to our bodies to be seamless and flowing. So go ahead and just get the blood moving, open up your wrists, yeah, your bracelets, there you go. How are your hands even connected to your Time Sprite body? See, like I have elbows. Do you guys have elbows or shoulders or just mind? Open up your mind. That's it. Get your imagination flowing. Amazing. Take care of that neck. That's so important. All you gotta do is love the neck. That's it. No, you don't gotta put any effort into it at all. Just love it. Just, I love you, neck. So important. Amazing. You guys ready? All right. I'm going to send you 3 up to the balcony. I want you to get acquainted with your props. Those are things that you can pick up and use during the scene. I want you to get acquainted with the scene itself, you know, where you are in space and also where you are in your mind. What sort of mental leaps you have to jump through in order to face this storm. Are you guys ready? All right. Wonderful. Well then, away you go. All right. That means you and I, we're going to be special effects. Up top. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, look at that. You spun me around. Come on over here. You know, before, or I guess during the time I was an actor making it in Los Angeles, I also built sets for a living. What I learned when I was doing that is a lot of the magic that you see happen on the stage comes from what happened behind the stage. Here you are. We're going to use these flashlights to simulate lightning in the middle of the storm. Do you know how to turn them on and off? Click, click, click. Yeah, you do. Amazing. So shine them up there on our sea sprites. This is going to be lightning and thunder. Go ahead and snap along with it when you click it on and off to simulate the thunder of the storm as well. That's right. Thunder that shakes the very bowels of the ship. Very good. Are you guys ready up there? Yes. We need 1 person on the steering wheel, 2 people to bring in the sails. They're way up high. We need to bring them in. Very good. The storm is raging. The curtains part. The stage directions read a tempestuous noise of thunder and lightning. You have 100-mile-an-hour winds. Rain is pelting your face, and someone is shouting directions at you from a distance. Hi, my hearts, cheerily, cheerily, my hearts. Yar, take in the topsail there, mask. That's right. 10 to the master's whistle. Blow. Blow, mask, till you burst thy wind, if room enough. Very good. Oh, careful piloting. There's a giant wave coming. It's about to hit the side of your booge. It's smacked into the side of your ship. Water's coming over the edge. You need to throw everything overboard. It's trying to tip your ship over. You're too heavy. Throw everything overboard. Yes, yes. Oh no, take in the top mast. Come quickly. Yar, bring her to try with the main course. The wind is catching your sail. It's knocking you over. Oh no, the wave is too powerful. The storm. Your ship, it's ruined. There's only one hope left. You need to jump. Quit the vessel. Plunge into the foaming brine. Jump, masks, jump. Very good. Very good. Wonderful. You survived the harrowing storm. Congratulations. A round of snaps for you all, and a round of snaps for our backstage crew who made that storm so harrowing. Wonderful, but we can't celebrate too quickly, no. It's clear that your imaginations are rife with spirit. This is perfect. Here, everyone, take a piece of wood. This is actually a bit of the ship that was lost at sea, the actual ship. We can use the magic in your masks to take us back to the moment in time when this ship befell its fate. Just grab your mask, pull it off your face, set the shard on top, that's right, snap into the middle of the mask. Now move your hand counterclockwise around the edge of your mask. Yes! Wonderful! Ah! Good. You see this vessel here? You have performed to the point the Tempest that I bade thee. The scene has been set, but there's more work. By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to this shore. Go, make thyselves like nymphs of the sea. Be subject to no sight but thine and mine, invisible to every eyeball else. Come, let me see you take this shape. How would you be invisible, masks? Use your imagination. Take a shape, that's right. Remember we talked about embodying things earlier. Ooh, I love it. Yeah. Ooh, Very good. Wonderful. You all are ready. Gather hands. Come. I'm going to summon my spirit Ariel to take us to that fateful day when the ship befell its misfortune. Come, my Ariel, approach! I boarded the king's ship, now in the beak, now in the waist, in the deck, in every cabin I flamed amazement. The fire and cracks of most sulphurous roaring, the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble, yea, his dread trident shake. All but the mariners plunged into the foaming brine. They quit the vessel. Ferdinand was the first man that leaped. He cried, "Hell is empty, and all the devils are here!" as he dove off the side of the ship and down into the waters where he met. Fathom 5 thy father lies, and of his bones are coral made. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Nothing of him that doth fade, but doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. See nymphs hourly ring his knell. Hark now, I hear them ding-dong bell. Hark now, I hear them ding-dong bell. You all survived. Welcome back to dry land. Oh, you've got a little bit of water on your mask. You might want to shed that off. You know, if they rust, you won't be able to do magic anymore. That's the whole point of the mask in the first place, isn't it? Anyways, welcome to the home of our main character, Prospero. That's right. That's right. Be careful with the costume. I rented this. They won't let me return it if I get any stains or anything. But Prospero is a wizard who was sent to sea, betrayed by his own brother, who teamed up with his arch-nemesis, the King of Naples, Alonso. Together, they sent Prospero to sea with his daughter Miranda to face the elements, stealing his kingdom from him. Now, they didn't know whether Prospero was going to live or die, but being the wizard that he was, he faced the elements with mastery and found his way on this island where he built this home to approximate the luxuries he was used to. All of these items are the only things he has left from his old life. They contain a memory, a story, if you will, of the time that they had with Prospero. I want you to take your own time, go around. There's an upstairs, a downstairs, and this shelf right here, obviously. Find an object that calls out to you, bring it back here, and we will dive into bits and pieces of who this Prospero was. Trying to practice my magic. I'll get there. I'll get there. Magic's hard. Ooh. Ah, yes, indeed. Good year. You see right here? It says beginning of time. Right there. I know. This is a really good year. I know. How did they get it in a bottle? That was my question. I know, right? What? Incredible. You gotta be careful with this one. Yes, indeed. Oh, friends, welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, as I told you, my brother made an alliance. So dry he was for sway with the King of Naples to give him annual tribute, make sure he gets wine every year, to do him homage, to bow to him, to subject his coronet to his crown, and bend the dukedom yet unbowed. Alas, poor Milan to most ignoble stooping, just because my brother wanted the government. He's a terrible person, my brother. He's just like this branch of ivy. Does anyone know how ivy works, how it grows? It wraps itself around its host and slowly drains the nutrients out of the soil and out of the host itself, you see. It's a parasitic plant, sort of. Sort of like my brother. You see, my brother, having both the key of officer and office, set all the hearts in the state to what tune pleased his ear. So now, he was the ivy that had hid my princely trunk and sucked my verdure out on. Little pest. Does anyone here have siblings? Yeah? You do? You do? You have siblings? Yes? Yes? Do you have siblings? Yes? Would your sibling do this to you? Would they steal your life from you, your job, basically, everything that you have, and send you to sea to face the elements? Yes? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my. That was an unequivocal and immediate yes. Oh no, you're just playing. Oh, thank goodness. I wouldn't want you to have to go through the things that I went through. Let me tell you. Blood is supposed to be thicker than water. It sucks. When you get a knife in your back, it hurts. You get a knife anywhere, it hurts, but it's just harder to retrieve it from the back, you know. But I digress. Speaking of knives, it was... Ooh, it's okay. I'm not going to hurt you. It's okay. Oh, speaking of knives, it wasn't without violence that my brother stole my kingdom from me. You see, with all of the honors on my brother, a treacherous army was levied, and one midnight, fated to the purpose, did Antonio open the gates of Milan, and in the dead of darkness, the ministers for that purpose hurried thence me and thy crying selves. In the middle of the night, stole us from our bed. Here you go, I'll get that back to you there. Feel safe with that one. Oh, oh yes. I told you a little bit about my daughter. Such a tiny little thing. She can be a handful at times, but I'll tell you what, I look at her and all the world is right. It was her that preserved me. She smiled with a fortitude infused from heaven to bear up against what should ensue. That's a rare good memory. We've got a lot of bad memories. The worst of which, of course, I put in that bottle over there. Yeah. Oh, no. Timing was perfect, Crop Mask. Yes. Do you want to hold the bottle or the staff? Which one? Which one? Up to you. There you go. Would someone else mind holding the bottle? Be very careful with it. It contains all of my most terrible memories. Or, I guess, the singular worst one. Invisible, obviously, to the naked eye. You can see right through it. But if you use my magic, it will reveal itself. Go ahead and give the bottle a tippity tap tap. Tap tap. Nice. What do you see? Do you see terror, horror, destruction, desolation, degradation? Yes. Yeah, it's kind of hard to all see in one bottle. Here, actually, why don't you throw it into the pool? Throw it into the pool there and stir the waters with the staff. There we go. Then we all can see it. Perfect. I like your ingenuity, though, Crop Mask. That's 2 for 2. Trying to take apart my stairs and now using magic for everyone. I like where your mind's at. Very good. There it is. Perfect. Come on over here, Mask. This is how I saw myself. Sort of God's eye view, you know. out-of-body experience. This was the worst day of my life, to be honest. Look, all of my stuff tossed around the ocean. We had just gone through the Tempest. The night before, we had been kicked out of our own home. That's my daughter there, Miranda, and myself. Oh, this was not a good day. Didn't know whether we were going to survive, whether we had enough food, enough water, whether the ship was going to hold up. I mean, my people provided our escape aboard this rotten carcass of a boat. It wasn't rigged. It had no tackle, no sail, no mast. The very rats instinctively had quit it. But there they hoist us to cry to the sea that roared to us, to sigh to the winds, whose pity, sighing back again, did us but loving wrong. Terrible memory. Terrible memory. Well, now you all know the worst day in my life. I don't open up about this often. I don't know what it is. I feel like I can trust you guys. Can I trust you guys? Yeah? Can I be honest with you guys? Can I tell you something? No judgment? Yeah? Alright. Okay. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna just do it. Well, the truth is, I have to pee. I really have to pee very badly, and the sound of the water hasn't been helping. A word to the wise, don't drink a full pot of coffee before heading into the VR. Terrible, terrible idea. I should have drawn my guardian to the bathroom. Anyways, I know, it's just, anyways. But I need to take an intermission. Is everyone okay if we take an intermission, head back to the campfire real quick so I can use the little pee-pee palace? Perfect. We don't have enough time to grab my spirit aerial to take us back, so everyone gather hands. Here we go. We're going to have to do this manually. That's right. Here we go. Wonderful. All right. If this is your first time traveling in and out of stories interdimensionally, please keep your masks and hands inside the temporal field at all times. If you're feeling nauseous, do not puke out in front of you. It's just going to come back and smack you in the face. Bad news. Puke out over to the side into a different dimension. We'll let them deal with that one. We know you have many choices when going in and out of stories, and we are just so happy that you are here with us. Now, without any further delay, on to the intermission. All right. Now, the movie we have for you today is Burning Logs, and we do have some mid-show refreshments. Here you go. Have some marshmallows. There you are. Who needs a television when you've got life? Am I right? Okay, I'm just gonna head up to the house. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I think I left my keys back in the story. Oh, Jesus. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna use the bushes. There you go. I like the way you think. There it is. Gotta answer the call of the wild, am I right? Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. You know when you really have to eat for a long time and you finally cut it out? It's like the most amazing thing in the world. Oh, I feel like I'm in heaven. Oh my god. Emergency, friends. Oh god, this is disgusting. This is gross. I peed all over my feet. I wasn't paying attention. I peed all over my feet. I can feel it bubbling up through the sandals every time I bend over. It just, oh god, why did I even wear sandals today? This is but would you mind helping me out? Would someone grab this toilet paper and just mop my feet up? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated on your mess. Thank you so much. Hey, nothing weird about this, right? We all agreed. We're friends. We get along. You know, the old adage. We all know the old adage. A friend who peed is a friend indeed. We've put it to the test. It's true. Thank you. I appreciate that. Go ahead, just toss that into the fire now. We don't need it. And, you know, they say it's sanitary when it comes out. Did you get that on camera? Don't post that to the internet. You posted that to the internet? Oh my god. What? Oh. Really? 400 likes already. Oh my. Do you think this is going to go viral? Oh my. Who knew? You pee on yourself, it'll go viral. Who knew? There you go. Alright, friends. Well, have we all been weirded out enough? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Let's all grab hands and head back into the story. Here we go. Amazing. Oh yeah, sorry I didn't get time to wash before we came back, but you know, it's sanitary when it comes out. All right, here we go. Back to the story. Welcome to Prospero's Island, friends. This is Prospero's Island because everything that happens here is by his design. He's a wizard, remember? He can command the natural elements to his whim. So, before we can get into that, yeah, I can see you all are very overly sensitive. Probably the sugar running through your system, all the photons hitting your face. You're like, whoa, pretty colors. I get it. I'm right there with you. So I'm going to give you 60 seconds. Run around, explore, do magic, have some fun to yourself, but come back at the end of those 60 seconds. Alrighty. All right. Cool. Yeah. Welcome back, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was thinking about having a luau later. I don't know. I've never had a luau. Have any of you been to a luau? Have you? No, right? These are one of those things that I think everybody has heard about, but nobody's actually been to. It's a bit fishy if you ask me. You know, luau's are up there with UFOs and cats and other weird things like that. Anyways, let's head back in the story. Are we missing one? We are missing one. Well, they should have kept track of their time better. Here we go. Anyways, welcome, friends. Welcome back to the story. Now, you know, no story is complete without a little bit of love and romance. And this story is no different. Here on this island, our lovers meet. Miranda, the daughter of Prospero, happens to meet Ferdinand, the son of Prospero's enemy, King Alonso. Yes, indeed. By fate, they happen to meet here on this island and fall wildly in love indeed. Now, do we have someone? Oh, welcome back just in time. Yes, indeed. In time for the love story. You haven't missed much. You'll catch up in the doing of it. All right. Now, do we have somebody who feels like they have the blushing movements of a nubile young flower and is called to play our Miranda, goddess of the forest? I mean, Prospero's daughter, but you know, she's beautiful. Hands in the air. Anyone? Hands in the air. I will choose someone. If not, oh, wonderful. You've got a beautiful flower crown on now. Yes, absolutely wonderful. You look astonishing, Miranda. Yes, indeed. Now, do we have someone to play our young prince, our Ferdinand, our manly man? Yes, indeed. Yes, do we? Do we? Oh, wonderful. Let me see a strong pose. Yeah. Ah, that's it. Yeah. All right. You can be our Ferdinand. Congratulations, Ferdinand. That's right. Now, Tempest Mask, I want you to team up with Ferdinand here, okay? You know how they're supposed to fall in love. You got a bit of the future. You know a bit of how this is gonna go through. You've been through a few time iterations yourself, you know. So talk to Ferdinand. Coach him through this. Try and help him feel the love for Miranda, who has a similar friend in this Tempest Mask right over here. That's right. Now, this is a very wise Tempest Mask. They can see into the future. They know a thing or two. So as you're navigating the treacherous waters of love, you two, feel free to check in with your Tempest Mask. That's right. This is your best friend, your buddy, your confidant, all right? Now, a bit of backstory. Miranda, you're having a beautiful day. Everything's going perfectly fine. It's a wonderful, wonderful time. You're singing, you're talking to your Tempest master friend. You're doing whatever you want to do. That's right. Enjoy that. But Ferdinand, my buddy, my friend, I know. Tempest mask can already see it. Do you feel it? I got some bad news for you. You think that your dad is dead. Yeah. Yeah, buddy, I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry. I should have dropped that lighter. I just kind of dropped the bomb on you. I'm sorry. I know. So, you got a little bit of emotional dynamics to deal with in this scene. You feel this deep grief for your maybe deceased father, but you also feel this incredible undying love from Miranda. You see, those are two juxtaposed emotions flipping back and forth in the same coin, both supporting each other, helping each other out. It's weird how they go hand in hand. Now you need to balance that during this thing. I'm going to disappear and give you two some space because I know how weird it is to fall in love in front of your parents. That's kind of strange, right? So I'm going to give you some time to have some fun, but don't have too much fun, all right? I still think that we have to fit in a T for teen rating, so, be appropriate. All right, friends, enjoy. That's right. Now, Ferdinand, you're just walking through the grotto. That's right. You happen to see Miranda, who's just singing to herself, having a wonderful time. It stops you dead in your tracks. You've never seen something so beautiful before. And Miranda, you feel someone staring at you, and you turn, and you see this dude kind of just staring at you kind of creepily. You're like, what's up? But it happens to be the most handsome dude staring at you you've ever seen. I mean, this is a god of a man. You feel that something's just in it. That's right. You go up, you say to your best friend, what is it? Is it a spirit? I might call it a thing divine, for nothing natural I ever saw so noble. And hearing Miranda talk to the spirit, you hear an angel's voice, Ferdinand, and you know that you have to jump in. You say, most sure, the goddess on whom these airs attend. Oh, you wonder if you be maid or no. No wonder, sir, but certainly a maid. My language, heavens. Myself am Naples, who, with mine eyes never since it ebb, beheld the king, my father. Oh, that's right, comfort him, Miranda. Oh, beautiful, look at that. Oh, this is turning out beautifully. You two are really doing it. Look, they're falling in love. But, this swift business we must uneasy make, lest too light winning make the prize light. That's right, we gotta play hard to get Miranda. We want to make sure that Ferdinand's not just trying to hit it and quit it, but you know that he's a good guy. You can feel it deep in your soul. You say, there's nothing ill can dwell in such a temple. And Ferdinand, you get pissed that anybody challenged you in the first place, so you pull a sword out of nowhere. That's, oh my God, he's got a sword! And you challenge Prospero to a fight. Huh, spirits, come in, defend me! That's right. And Tempest masks and they get into a fight. There you go. Yes, that's right. There you go. Did you defend him? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Ferdinand's good. Dun dun. It's 2 against 1. Dun dun dun. But he's holding them off. Miranda's screaming in the background. Oh, it's clear that he's very well versed, and there's no way that we can win without a bit of magic. Ha ha ha. Yes, indeed, Ferdinand. Your sword is now too massy for your strength and will not be uplifted. Ha ha! Victory is ours. But now I have to punish you because you took arms up against us. So let's see. Something terrible, right? We want something that'll stick with him for a long time. Something evil, something that not even the devil himself would wish on his counter. Oh, I've got it. Ooh, this is good. Ferdinand, for taking up arms against me and my spirits, I sentence you to manual labor. Yes, indeed. Yes, Miranda, it has to be so. It has to be. He took arms up. I know, dear. We'll find you another love of your life. They grow on trees. All right, now, I've decided that I am going to have a luau. I want that, there's something. So I want you to pile all of the logs in this area into a big wood pile so that we can all have a luau by the end of the day. You understand? By yourself, spirits. I trust you to make sure that he stays working and that Miranda doesn't help. You hear that, Miranda? No helping the love of your life. Watch him sweat, okay? There you go. Now, Ferdinand, chin up, buddy, chin up. It's not the end of the world. It's not like your dad is dead. Oh. Sorry, bud. Sorry, buddy. I didn't. It's just a turn of phrase. Well, I'm gonna head to the store. Does anybody want anything? Do you want some candy or some candy? Yeah, we'll get some candy, some chips, maybe some like sports drinks or something like that. All right, perfect. I'll just get an assortment of things. Okay, I'll be right back. Keep an eye on them spirits. All right. Miranda, with your dad gone, you're not just gonna sit around and do nothing. No, you try and get in there and help. You go up to Ferdinand and you plead with him. You say, "Alas now, pray you work not so hard. If you'll sit down the while, I'll bear your logs to the pile. Pray give me that." But Ferdinand, you won't hear it. You say, "No, precious creature, I had rather crack my sinews, break my back, than you should such dishonor undergo while I sit lazy by." And then you stare deep into each other's eyes, deep. And Ferdinand, you say, "Oh, you, so perfect and so peerless, are created of every creature's best. Do you love me then? Beyond all limit of what else in the world do love, prize, and honor you. I am your wife if you will marry me. My mistress, dearest, I thus humble ever. My husband then? I, with a heart as willing as bondage ever of freedom, here's my hand." Oh, look at that. You're getting married. Oh, this is perfect. Incredible. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. That's right. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Hold it and forget it. That's right. Lock it off. Shake it off because we're going to move on. We can't do this forever. We're actors. That's right. We're all going to be now villains of the story. That's right. We are the dukes and the lords that have wronged Prospero. Indeed. How lucky to play a villain. We don't have to follow any rules. We can do what we want when we want, and we have a new king. Yes, indeed. All hail the king. You are all very rich, but this one happens to be the richest of you. Congratulations. So we all do what he says. Now, King, I have some bad news for you. You think that your son, Ferdinand, is dead. Yes. Yes, I know. Shocking. Don't kill the messenger. I know. No, don't kill the messenger. I see. Yeah. It's just, remember, grieve is good. That's right. Oh, very disciplined. Very disciplined of you, King. Amazing. But I'm going to need you to take these deep, deep feelings of grief and repress them. Repress them so unhealthily. Bury them deep down in a way that they're going to come back in 20 years and destroy your life. But for right now, it's fine because you have other responsibilities to worry about, mainly the survival of your men. I mean, you were partying on your yacht just off the coast when this freak storm came out of nowhere as if by magic, and you got crash landed here on this island, but not in this beautiful part of the island. No. You see, whoever ended up summoning that storm crash landed you in the far part of the island, much scarcer and scarier. And in order to make this real, we're going to have to send you there. Are you up to your responsibilities to take care of your men, make sure they're well fed and have water and can survive? Yes? All right. Well then, your time on this part of the island is over. You cannot go any farther. In other words, you shall not pass!
You there! You are all men of sin, and on this island lingering perdition worse than death shall step by step attend you and your ways! You fool! You could not hurt me any more than you could hurt the wind, or with be mocked at Sam's kill water. I and my fellows are ministers of fate, the elements, and I have been sent here by Prospero to torture you for all eternity. For you from Milan did supplant good Prospero. And now, I will begin this torture. Unless I don't say that you're very, very sorry or something for hurting Prospero's feelings. I think that'll do it if you just apologize and repent a little bit. You know, he goes on every day. He comes to me, he's like, Harper, they kicked me out of my home. Every day. It's like, I get it. We all have wounds, dude. We all have grievances. Just like, God, I'm gonna heal and get over it. Anyways, I have better things to do with my eternity. I'm sure you have better things to do with your eternity. You just, I don't know, give me a nice little head nod saying that you're repentant and apologetic for hurting Prospero. I got 1, 2, 3. What about you? What about you? Yes? Alright. Well, see, that wasn't so bad. I'm sure that'll be fine. Okay, now, in order to get you out of here, I need you all to step through the temporal way. That's right. Come, step right up. Step right. Here you go. Once everyone is through, we can send you to the wedding of Miranda and Ferdinand.
Enjoy! Welcome back, friends. You made it out of there alive. Incredible. Y'all just keep kicking. I love it. Welcome back to Miranda and Ferdinand's wedding. That's right. So, we are no longer going to be villains. I know it's fun, but drop that aside. We're going to head back to our love story. That's right, with Miranda and Ferdinand. And Miranda, Ferdinand, we have some special guests here at your wedding. The gods themselves have descended and become mortal to bless you. Yes, indeed. So, this is so exciting, but we're not going to let you get married just yet because, to be honest, this wedding venue is a little lacking. Is the word that I'm going to use. Yeah, look, there are dead trees everywhere. Hey, well, you know what? You know the spell that we used back at the campfire to summon the ship? That's right, you put the stick on top of the mast, snap in, move your hand counterclockwise. We can do the same thing with these sticks here. Miranda's got it, like father, like daughter. My goodness, look at that. Amazing. Get it, yeah. There it is. 1, 2, 3, Huzzah! wonderful. Look at this place. See, now this is beautiful. Look, it's almost as if the air got cleaner. Isn't that amazing? It's it's a sign from the gods. It's the sign from the gods. It's time. Miranda, Ferdinand, over to the arch. The gods are ready. Here we go. They want to dance their blessings onto you. Gods, we got your signal. We know that you want to dance your blessings onto our young couple, so we've prepared the stage for you. Take it away, gods, with the 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8. Earths increase, boys in plenty, barns and garners never empty, vines with clustering, bunches growing, plants with goodly burdens bowing. Spring come to you in the farthest at the very end of the harvest. Scarcity and want shall shun you. Da-da-ba-do-ba-doo. So the gods sing their blessings on you. Ba-da-dum, da-ga-dum, da-ga-dum, da-dum, da-ga-ba-dum, da-ga-dum, da-ga-dum, da-dum, da-dum-dum, ba-dum-dum. Amazing. Thank you for that blessing. Now, you may become mask and mask. Yes, indeed. Take it away, Miranda and Ferdinand. Wow! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Oh, amazing! Oh! Not only is my daughter married, but she married rich! Woo! And not only rich, she married the son of my enemy, the man who stole my land. So now, through marriage, she has gotten all those lands back for our family. That's right. We have joined our two families in a perfect union. Thank you, dear. Thank you, son. I could not have done this without all of you. Thank you, guys. I have a special little gift for each and every one of you. Here, let me polish those for you two. And for you guys, yes, indeed. We have weathered the storm and come out together on the other side. Which means that our time is almost over, but we do have one more adventure before we must part from this illusion. So, on to the epilogue! Welcome, friends. Now that Miranda has been married, Prospero decides to give up his magic and return to being mortal once again. Our revels now are ended, and these, our actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits and are now melted into the air, into the thin air. And like the baseless fabric of that vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe itself, yea, all which it inherits shall dissolve and leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made of, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. Come, friends. We can dance together and celebrate our time before we have to leave one another. I had a lot of fun with you guys. That was really fun. Thank you for jumping in and exploring the story with me and bringing it to life. Y'all are pros. Truly pros. Thank you so much. In the time-tested traditions of theater, why don't we all grab hands and take a company bow? Yes, indeed. To honor the space that we've been given, to honor each other for being in the space, and to honor the divine which finds its way through everything. Here we go. On 3, and 2, and 1, and bow. Oh. Amazing. You, the audience, the spirits which have been my charge, now to the elements be free. And fare thou well, friends. Fare thou well. Remember me. Remember me in your travels, yes. Remember me.
Welcome back. Thank you for realizing this production. May we wish you